On today's History in a Minute, finding your way around a city before the invention of addresses. Hey there, everybody. It's Mr. Phillip Campbell with Homeschool Connections History in a Minute. I am your bearded, nerdy history guru. Cities have been with us for a long time, since the dawn of human civilization, about 6,000 years. But street addresses with numbers are a relatively modern invention, dating only back to the 16th or 17th century at the earliest. That being the case, how did people find their way around cities for all those long centuries before the invention of the address? If we were to go back to a European city, say around the year 1100, we would see neither numbers nor even words identifying most buildings. As so many people were illiterate, this would have been of limited value. What we would see, however, is colorful pictures painted or carved on signs attached to buildings. These pictures provided a unique identification for the building and also told the passerby what they could expect to find within. So, for example, a bootmaker's store might have a picture of a boot, whereas a fishmonger stall would have a picture of a fish. Competitors within the same trade would differentiate themselves from each other by slight variations on the pictures, either in the color or some other aspect. So, for example, a cobbler that is a shoemaker who wanted to explain to somebody how to find his particular shop on a street full of other cobblers might say something like, go to Market Street and look for the sign of the red shoe. Now, if you're saying to yourself, hey, this sounds a little bit like corporate logos, you're onto something, because this is how businesses began the practice of creating distinct logos to tell their businesses apart from other businesses. It goes back to these pre-modern signs. So that's how people would have found their way around cities before the invention of addresses. They would just look for the signs. Isn't that interesting? We learn all sorts of interesting stuff here on History in a Minute. So I encourage you to watch all the other videos, subscribe to this channel, and you must always bear in mind that history is awesome.